Hey, what's up, guys? It's Cryptic, and today I have for you guys the top 10 best video games of all time, in my opinion. If you guys disagree with this list, please drop in the comment section below what you think I messed up on, and put your own list in the comment section below. Let's get right into it. This was suggested by Jonathan on my comment section. He put top 10 video games. So I compiled a list of my top 10 favorite video games of all time. I'm gonna post a picture of each of these games, maybe a little bit of gameplay. But if you guys might notice, most of them are I think maybe PS3. Don't feel offended, Xbox players, PC players. That was only because I grabbed the first one I saw that was actually cover art. Alright, let's get into the top 10. Number 10, SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. Alright, so SmackDown vs. Raw 2010, oddly enough, came out in 2009. So I was about 9 at the time. And I remember a lot about this game personally. The story was probably my favorite part. That was back then when the story was compiled into maybe 6 different superstars, and what would happen is they each get their own storyline. You could play one by one, and I think it was like that all the way up to 12. And so my favorite part was like how every superstar had a great and unique storyline. I think I could only name 3 storylines: Chris Jericho, John Cena, and Batista and Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio, you could have played with 2 people. I remember playing with my dad for that thing. Me and him spent a lot of time playing that. Chris Jericho's was pretty fun, and yeah, I have a lot of memories playing with my friends. You know, singing along to the entrances and all that stuff. I remember the glitches. I believe there were a couple glitches that if you do a certain move, your character could walk out of the barricades and like walk in the crowd and run out the map. To unlock characters and stuff like that. Those were the basic ones. The cheat codes were really awesome too. I liked the characters. I liked everything about that game, really. I spent way too much time on that game. Alright, next up we have number 9, Batman Arkham Asylum. Alright, where do I start with Batman Arkham Asylum? Well, out of the 3 Arkham games that came out, I think I got Arkham Asylum second, which is weird because I got it second, but it was the first Arkham game. So the timeline goes Asylum, City, and Origins. In my list, and in order, I got City, Asylum, and then Origins. Out of all 3, I'd have to say this is probably my favorite. I think I had this one on the Xbox, and I had the other 2 on the PS3. And I like all of the 3 really, but I think probably Asylum stuck with me the most. The gameplay was really smooth. They kept the gameplay through all the games. I like that. The storyline was pretty fun, and the ending fight is just amazing. I'll probably show gameplay of that in the background. Spoiler alert, I don't want to get flagged. So yeah, that was number 9. Number 8, Uncharted 3. Woo! Alright, Uncharted 3. Well, what could I say about that? Uncharted 3 had really good multiplayer. The multiplayer was pretty solid. I'm not sure if they shut down the servers or something. I haven't played in a while, to be completely honest. I remember it was pretty fun and smooth. You know, you could play your own character. I think they had their own survival sort of mode. Tons of memories on there. I remember playing the beta, and I just downed like so many hours on the beta. The I'm sorry, the single player was pretty awesome too. I think I beat that game within 24 hours, and that was pretty fun. I binged the hell out of that game. I think that was during like the weekend, and I beat it in the course of the weekend. So the whole Saturday I spent and beat that game within 24 hours. I think I beat it maybe at 14 hours. I didn't get much sleep that day. And yeah, guys, that's number 8. Number 7, Infamous 2. Infamous 2 is probably my favorite out of the 3 games. Make that 4 games if you count Infamous 3 something blood. It was a DLC. It had like 2 hours of gameplay. I actually didn't own Infamous 1, the original. I didn't. My cousins had it, and I would watch them play sometimes. Or if like there were certain parts in Infamous 2 that I wouldn't understand, like certain references to the first game, I would usually go Google them, because at the time I wanted to play the games that I saw on a Let's Play, like from T Martin or whatever. You know, channels like that. I usually, after they did it, I would try to do it. And then, yeah, being bad or evil, I guess, was pretty fun. That was actually my first video on YouTube. Actually, you cannot see it right now. It's not private. It's deleted. Like I said, my last channel, I deleted it and put up this one. It was bloopers on Infamous 2, and what happened was, this guy was falling, but he was falling in the same place, but his motion was he was falling, but he was on the floor already. And I don't know, I just recorded it, posted it, got like 120 views. No, I'll pause that. I got 240 views, and then, yeah, then I deleted my channel. The ending was pretty awesome. Both the bad ending and the good ending was pretty decent. They both left a lot of they definitely dropped my jaw. Yeah, I'd have to say both endings were pretty great. Alright, that was number 7. Now let's get down to number 6, Tomb Raider, the 2013 remastered version. You see, what I liked about... Oh my god, my voice cracked. I can't edit that out either. I really liked the game. It was basically like another Uncharted. I know it was made by the same company and all that stuff. But, my dad liked Tomb Raider. You know, he's sort of an OG player. I think he had it on like the PS1 and 2. I had Tomb Raider on the PS2. I can't remember which one. I remember we were there. I think they had a midnight release or something like that. No, I don't think it had a midnight release. I think we were there the day it came out. We pre-ordered it, and we we binged that game. It was pretty fun. I beat that game within a week, so I tried to binge it like Uncharted, but I just couldn't. I really liked all the weapons. Personally, the weapons were the best part of the game. I mean, you had guns from arrows to shotguns to AKs to... I wish it had melee like Uncharted, but it didn't. But that was okay because you could be stealth. You could choke people when you go stealth with your bow. Yeah, I liked the storyline too. It was pretty interesting, the storyline, actually. I really liked the storyline. Alright, that was number 6. Now, number 5, Family Guy, the game, the PS2 version. Oh my gosh, this was probably one of my first games I have ever played on... Ever, actually. This was a PS2 and Xbox original game. This game, I spent, if I were to take a hard estimation, probably 48 hours, no, probably 72 hours playing this game. Not straight, clearly, because that'd just be insane. But, oh my, I was playing that game for maybe 2 years straight. And 3 days is a lot of time for a kid to be playing a game, especially Family Guy nonetheless. My parents weren't really that strict on. I really liked about Family Guy that all the references to the episodes, like sometimes I didn't get it. So like after I would watch some episodes, I would be like, oh, they said this, oh, they said that. But most of it I never understood. Like the comedy I never got, but the things I did get was pretty hilarious. And now that I watch Family Guy, I'm sorry, mic cut off. Now that I'm older, and now that I watch Family Guy, it's like it's actually it's hilarious actually how I didn't get any of that as a kid, and now I'm like, oh, that's what they meant, and I get that perverted look on my face. But that was a really great game. It was really difficult too. I mean, I don't think I ever finished the game, but all I know is it was pretty good. I wanted to get Multiverse, but I couldn't. Yeah, I didn't really want it, but I kind of wanted it, you know? Alright, that was number 5. Now, number 4. This is going to be a shock for some people. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. It was a fight between Black Ops 2 and MW2. So, it's kind of a tie, honestly. So, let's talk about Black Ops 2 first. Okay, so, Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2. I definitely have a ton of memories in Black Ops 2. I have clan memories, you know, the future clan, bunch of memories. I got a bunch of gold guns, just fun, great moments. I had a bunch of good games on that. The multiplayer is pretty solid. Zombies was eh. I mean, Bear Reed and Town were the best maps. Mob of Dead was pretty decent at its time, but now it's like Black Ops 1 definitely had way better zombies. Alright, so MW2, tons of memories. I really can't remember most of them because the game came out when I was a little younger. And all I do is remember playing a bunch of Michael Myers games on, like, Rust. And, what are the other maps? Oh, man, I can't even remember the maps. I just remember I got into an argument with this other player. And, he told me to 1v1 him on Rust, and stupid me, I said yes. He murked me by like, I think I lost like 15 points, or which is 15 kills, I guess. And he was sending me messages for days, and I remember I got sad, so I didn't really want to play much. But then you know, I I actually called my cousin to come play for me on our rematch, and I just stood on the mic talking mad trash, and we actually won by like 2 points. That was a great moment. Some of the people I used to play MW2 with, I try to talk to now, but you know, some of them got older, some of them have different accounts, because you know that was before Sony got hacked, so they probably lost their accounts, or they probably just on the Xbox or on the PlayStation 4. Alright, that was number 4. Now to number 3, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Woo! Alright, this is probably my favorite Grand Theft Auto of all time. The dialogue was hilarious, especially as a kid. You know, sometimes you didn't get it, so you'd have to ask your parents. I remember, I asked, when I was younger, I used to go to my grandmother's house all the time, and, when I would play, like, I would understand curse words, but I didn't. Alright, let me put it different. Let me word that differently, because that's not what I meant to say. When I heard a curse word in the context, I just started laughing. Like, I remember I was running from the cops. I had 3 stars, and it said, the cop was like, run over. He said, what did he say? He said, turn yourself over, bitch. And I just started laughing. And then, they ended up gunning me down. And then I walked up to my grandmother. I was like, you'll never guess what they said in the game. I just started crying. I just started laughing. She was like, what happened? He said, run over, bitch. She said, if you ever say that again, your parents will, flip out. And all this and that. Turn off the game. So I went, I turned off the game. I never touched it again. It was kind of depressing for that time. The gameplay was awesome. I barely remember any of it. Like I said, it was a while ago. I think it came out in 04. But still, man, I mean, the memories, the few things I remember, you know, the little subtle things, you know, the little flashbacks you get, those are what makes a great game, in my opinion. Number 2 is Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. We get so much shit for this. So, I'm a big Dragon Ball Z fan. I don't care. I'll say this in front of anybody, in front of any crowd. I am a Dragon Ball Z fan. I've had a collection of many Dragon Ball Z games. Budokai, Budokai 2, Budokai 3, and all the Budokai Tenkaichis. And, wow, they were all really good, man. The gameplay was amazing. All the moves I loved. You know, like everything about the game was really good. The transforming, all that stuff was just amazing. Um, I actually have it somewhere in my house. I'm gonna get these people in the store to take off the scratches, and I'm definitely gonna play that game. You will see a Let's Play on my channel. I don't care how. I will break the world. I don't know, but you will see me do a Let's Play on it sometime this year, or just quite in the near future. Alright, and number 1, Mafia 2. This is my favorite game of all time. I am so excited about how there's a lot of rumors speculating about Mafia 3 coming out, and when I read the article, man, I just felt so happy inside. Oh man, the butterflies, man. That game is the best game I've ever played. I recently beat it for the first time, maybe 4 months ago. And a lot of things I can remember about that game is the dialogue was funny. You know, since I'm Italian, you know, some of the mobster stuff, you know, things like that, like all the Italian, the Sicilian stuff, you know, all the mobsters, the mafia, all that stuff was just awesome. You know, I was always interested in things like that. I'm still interested in things like that. The dialogue was just hilarious. The storyline was amazing. The cars were pretty cool. You know, just the way everything worked was pretty cool. My favorite memories were going into the gun store and trying to rob the guy. And then every time I think I'm ready, I forget he pulls out the shotgun and just blows my head off. And sometimes I'm ready, sometimes he gets like a shot in. Most of the time I end up taking him out, you know, just robbing the stores and just... Mafia 2 is the best game ever. For its time, it's the best game ever. For now, it's the best ever. It probably had some of the greatest moments in gaming history. It had amazing characters. Vito Scaletta, Joey, I can't think of his name, Henry, oh man, there's so many. Oh man, that game was amazing, guys. Marty, all those guys, the mobster leaders, all that stuff was just amazing. I freaking love that game. We actually have an honorable mention that I forgot to add. I was supposed to add it in the beginning, but I didn't. Destiny. I mean, it hasn't come out yet. I mean, oh, whoa. It came out yet, but it hasn't been out long enough for me to call it one of the best games ever. I couldn't fit it onto the spot because all these games were just amazing. So Destiny has great multiplayer. The guns are amazing. I love all the abilities. You know, the story, I don't follow the story, you know. I just play it, you know, kill the monsters, do all that stuff. I heard the storyline was pretty garbage, but, you know, I don't really play games like that for the story unless it's something like Uncharted or like Tomb Raider. You know, you guys get my drift. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys disagree with this list, please tell me what I got wrong in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching so much. Have a pleasant day. Peace out.